Majorly, it's the confidence and the never give up attitude. Like my experience throughout eYIC has been really something which I never experienced before. It was like learning daily, working daily, failing daily, but again getting up the next day with the hope that yeah, today it might work. All this genuinely taught me a lot as we had to overcome a great challenge of learning something which hasn't been implemented before. So the confidence which I gained was really commendable, such that I even started loving the failures with the hope to improve. It taught us something different from the usual academics, and this helped us improve our logical thinking and the business perspective. And so I feel privileged to be a part of it.
There was a sense of attachment to the project. Okay, all of us have worked on it for like 6 months of this competition, and we are very much attached to this project. Okay, we know how we have struggled on it and how we have come together as a team. The project taught me a lot about facing your problems yourself. You can't run away from your problems. We tried many shortcuts of making stuff or programming stuff, but at the end we had to come down to the basics, figure out ways from our ingenuity. Designing any degree of freedom of arm, first get your torque calculations right. Also keep a buffer. The reason why our first arm we had to change the whole mechanism, the reason was we went very cut and we didn't have a buffer. Wherever you can use some advanced components, right? Custom-made gearbox. So that adds to the precision. So wherever you can get a precision device. Okay, if toss is not a problem and you can go for precision device, please go for it. And even if toss is a problem, please weigh out the pros and cons, because that is something which we have experienced a lot. If you are doing for a good motor, please also don't compromise on the drivers.
Considering the best and worst cases is really important, and doing a proper conceptual study of how that particular hardware works is important. And like test your product multiple times, and with every test you'll find out a loophole. So even the test cases which we considered theoretically, they went wrong, but again there wasn't major damage because like we considered the edge cases. So even if there was some damage, it was minute. So basically it's like considering the edge cases and like as Brendan said, torque calculation. So studying everything theoretically is really important so that you can literally play around with it.
Get your connection soldered on a PCB or GPU board, which would reduce the amount of wiring and which would reduce the amount of stress you have, right? Like the wires won't break or connections wouldn't get disconnected.
e-Yantra basically dragged us out from a protective environment to the real world. We developed a business mindset, which is really important from a startup point of view. Finding the correct gap out, the correct way out is really important, and which is like the contribution of business strategy, marketing strategy is really important for this.
It's been a kind of a furnace for me. Okay, as you know, in a furnace, okay, soft metal goes inside. Okay, and until you don't heat up the metal, okay, it doesn't become tough. So right before the whole e-Yantra journey, okay, we were normal students. We were not into our solid stuff and not having much exposure outside our syllabus. But e-Yantra taught us about very different things outside our syllabus. It became a passion for us to go and pursue this new stuff which is coming in. Like this, the things we learned from RC, even the ROS, then RVs, the ZIPO, putting them into real practice. We at least tried. We all tried to bring that into practice into this robotic arm. So that is something which e-Yantra, it transformed us, okay, from normal students into something who can stand out from the crowd.